Hello, I am Miss Ann, and welcome to this week of Speedy Science. Each week in this program, we do an easy science activity that you can fit into your busy schedule. This week, we are going to make melting Skittles art using scales. For this activity, you will need some scales, some hot water, and a bowl. I recommend using a white bowl because it will be easier to see your design, but you can use whatever kind of bowl you want. First, use your scales to make a design. For this activity, the best designs would be the ones that use a lot of the same color scale in one place to make a pattern. You can make a design as complex or simple as you want, and you can also use as few or as many colors as you want. Just remember that if you use all of the colors, you will get brown. For my activity, I am going to use red and purple scales. Next, take your hot water and gently pour it over your scales. Make sure you're just gently covering them and not submerging them. Also, when you pour the water, pour nice and slowly so you don't accidentally move the scales around in the bowl. Then, watch the magic. Whoa, did you see that? The color came off the scales. Isn't that cool? Now that we saw what happened, let's talk about why. In this activity, we use the fact that candies are covered with food coloring to make art. All candies, like scales, are covered with food dyes that dissolve in water. So when we add hot water to the candies, it causes a reaction that causes the dye to dissolve off and make art. You can keep going and do this as many times as you like. In between, just go ahead and remove the pieces of candy from the bowl and then dump the water down the drain. Just make sure that you fully dry out your bowl each time so that you can make it nice and clean when you start your next design. Thank you so much for coming to this week of Speedy Science. I'm Miss Ann, and I'll see you next week. Bye! To this week's bonus activity. In today's video, we use scales to make art by dissolving food coloring. One way you can turn this activity into an experiment is by timing how long it takes different colors to completely come off the scale. If you leave the scales in the water long enough, eventually you'll see just the white candy. So, grab a stopwatch and time how long it takes that to happen for each of the different colors. Were they the same or were they different? Be sure to email us and let us know. I can't wait to hear from you.